Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Everything you need to know about Sister Wives Season 19 schedule, including when the one-on-one tell-all episodes will be shot. The unconventional family life of Kody Brown, his 4 wives, and their kids is chronicled in Sister Wives. The program provides a close-up view of the difficulties and dynamics of polygamous marriage. It examines how the family shares personal milestones and challenges while navigating parenthood, relationships, and social influences. Since it began airing on TLC in 2010, Sister Wives has drawn notice for its candid depiction of a way of life that is rarely seen on mainstream television. Given that current events are revealed through social media, interviews, and online updates, many fans are annoyed that Sister Wives Season 19 aired years after actual life. Nevertheless, the show offers what social media cannot: intimate discussions, arguments, and emotional turning moments that brought the family to their current situation. Viewers are drawn in by the special insight provided by private events like Christine Brown's engagement party. While events like Gwen Brown's wedding were published because they weren't filmed, the family frequently refrains from sharing specific content online in order to preserve narratives. Fans wouldn't feel so far behind in the Brown family's journey if the show broadcast more closely to real time. In late 2022, Sister Wives Season 19 shooting got underway, documenting significant moments in the Brown family's developing narrative. There is footage from Logan Brown's wedding in October 2022 and Michael T's baby shower in September 2022. November saw the birth of Michael T's twins, and in December 2022, Christine met her future husband, David Woolley. Even though the season is shot in chronological sequence, several events, like Christine and David's wedding in November 2023 and their acquisition of a bed and breakfast in Utah in March 2024, are shown out of order. These scenes imply that production continued into early 2024 in order to accommodate significant life events. When Garrison Brown, the son of Kody and Janelle Brown, committed suicide in March 2024, tragedy befell the Brown family. Producers decided to mention his death in the Season 19 premiere episode, despite the fact that it happened after a large portion of the season had been produced. According to reports, filming went on in 2024 to document the family's emotional reaction and the fallout from the tragedy. Unlike previous episodes, these developments indicate a more gloomy tone for the show. The tell-all special concluded a very touching and life-changing chapter for the family on February 2, 2025, the day of the season finale. Filming for the Sister Wives tell-all special began several months prior to its premiere on TLC and streaming services. The precise date of filming is still unknown, although hints from the video point to it possibly being shot in October 2024. The Browns are getting ready for a long day of shooting at the start of the special. One scene in particular features Janelle Brown speaking with Madison Brush, her daughter, and Caleb, Madison's husband. They talk about how Sakanya, a member of the interview team, asked some difficult questions that made Janelle anxious. Madison's calendar appears momentarily as she and Caleb get ready to drive Janelle to the airport, according to Distractify. The calendar appears to display October 2024, albeit it is hazy, suggesting that the special was shot around a month before to the September 15, 2024, premiere of Season 19. The fact that it occurs 7 months after the untimely death of Janelle and Kody's 25-year-old son, Garrison Brown, makes the timing particularly noteworthy. The family asked that his death not be brought up at the tell-all, even though it was covered in the season's last episodes. It has been revealed that Sister Wives will return for Season 20, and as of mid-2025, filming has already begun. A Utah cafe recently disclosed that production workers were actively working on new episodes, and cast members Christine, Janelle, and Meri had been spotted filming, via u/reality_titties95. The next season is anticipated to concentrate on the original women and their lives after leaving multiple marriage, even if Kody and Robyn Brown might make less appearances. TLC is proceeding with the second chapter of the show, which is anticipated to premiere in late 2025, possibly in September or October, because to its devoted fan base and steady viewership. Robyn Brown, star of Sister Wives, is receiving a lot of backlash for her remarks in the fourth segment of season 19's Tell-All. The ex-wives talked about a time when they went on a family vacation and remembered going above and above while Robyn took care of herself. Robyn says she doesn't recall such a moment and refutes the accusations. However, some followers exposed her lies with a startling video. See the proof by reading on. Sister Wives, is Robyn Brown fakely compassionate? During Sister Wives season 19's Tell-All section, Robyn has been emotional. She had, however, occasionally reacted suspiciously when Suki disclosed the hurtful remarks she had heard from the ex-wives. Janelle is one of them, referring to her as Kody's sacred cow. Although Robyn dismissed it with a joke, other admirers believe she is well aware of the circumstances. Many people have criticized Robyn for pretending as though she is unaware that the luggage rack is the ex-wife's major pet peeve. She said that she simply accepted it without considering its underlying significance. Others, however, believe Robyn hinted that she had formally defeated the ex-wives. Robyn's falsehood dispelled by video proof. On social media, some Sister Wives fans talked about Robyn Brown's video proof. The remarks made by Christine, Meri, and Janelle regarding Robyn merely applying makeup during a family camping trip are captured in the film. The video then shows Robyn really applying her cosmetics. In a different interview, Robyn also recalled exactly how Janelle and Meri were preparing breakfast at the moment. However, Robyn somehow forgot about it during part 4 of the tell-all. Some others think Robyn is using it as a means of avoiding being caught in the conversation. But it's obvious that she can't get away with fans who have proof. I've experienced morning sickness, so applying makeup wasn't top priority on those days, and I still had to go to work. It's fairly obvious that she's just enjoying herself while primping. You would either sweat it off or it would leak when your eyes moistened, so I didn't bother either. Since I was pregnant, I haven't bothered with makeup, but to be honest, I'm also not on camera, and I currently only have one child. Robyn's story will always be that she was correct, whether she was naive or forgot. She and Kody are either uninformed or believe their lies will be believed by the audience. She is incapable of accepting responsibility for anything. Simply put, I wanted to look good for my husband because I was still a newlywed and there were cameras. For that, I would respect her. It's amazing how she never really thinks about the questions and attempts to ascertain the truth. The issue is that she constantly chooses to tell lies, as if it comes naturally to her. I don't get that. Robyn Brown ends early intimacy with Kody in Sister Wives. The year-long courtship between Robyn and Kody was another rumor that Robyn had to refute during the Sister Wives tell-all. Particularly Janelle, who stated that she would have left Kody if she had been given a year to get to know him. The ex-wives feel that it is unfair. Christine has talked on how at ease Kody was with Robyn even before they were married. It gave her the impression that the couple had already gone too far before being married. However, according to Robyn Brown, she and Kody didn't have a kiss until after their spiritual union. She went so far as to say that Kody's peck was awkward rather than an intimate kiss. The Sister Wives cast members Christine and Janelle Brown have always been good friends. Christine was Kody's third wife, and Janelle his second. After being emotionally neglected by Kody, which particularly worsened during the epidemic, Christine was the first to depart. Janelle later split from Kody, following her example, and the two started traveling alone. But Christine and Janelle had a strange connection and stayed close all the time. They frequently got together to spend time together and referred to one another as best friends. Janelle was the only member of the Brown family invited, even when Christine remarried David. Additionally, Christine fostered Janelle's children, strengthening their bond. But now that they live far away, has the distance weakened their relationship? Janelle gave away a lot in a recent social media post. Continue reading to learn more. Janelle and Christine, Sister Wives, claim that Kody emotionally tormented them. Janelle and Christine talked candidly about how Kody emotionally targeted them in a recent Sister Wives tell-all. Janelle disclosed that he deliberately targeted the things that each wife valued most, namely their beliefs and fears. It was money control for her. It's crazy that he told everyone that I was in charge of the money, she continued. She went on to describe it as a strategy to discredit her. Christine revealed that Kody frequently claimed she wasn't attractive to him, using her need for physical contact as a weapon. Christine was distraught, and Janelle concurred, claiming it was Kody's method of mentally tormenting her. Are Christine Brown-Woolley and Janelle Brown, sister wives, drifting apart? Christine Brown-Woolley and Janelle Brown have always had a tight relationship. They developed a special affinity and remained together for many years. Janelle is the more rational of the two, and Christine has always been the more sentimental. They referred to one another as best friends because of their close relationship. Janelle and Christine remained together over the years, and they continued to be together even after they split from Kody. Over time, that changed, and the women demonstrated that they were not envious of one another. Although Christine and Janelle helped each other through all of their highs and lows, it appears that their relationship is now progressively deteriorating. Christine remained in Utah after their split, while Janelle relocated to North Carolina to start over. Even though the two often travel together, it's not the same as sharing a home or city. They are becoming more and more separated, and they have begun making new friendships. Christine and her husband were on a trip a few months ago, while Janelle and her new group of friends went on a girls' trip. Janelle has already released another social media post that highlights her relationship with her new pals. When you have friends who show up to a birthday trip, last month, ready to bring the laughs, she wrote as the description for the photo. I'm thankful for both new and old friends tonight. She went on a road trip with her two buddies and shared 3 pictures with them. They sported black t-shirts that read Mean Girl and Teflon Queen. It seemed that the ladies had a great time together because they were all grinning in the pictures. Does this mean that Janelle and Christine will no longer be friends? Kody Brown, a former polygamist, seems to be living a simpler lifestyle these days. The patriarch of Sister Wives has stated that he has no desire to be married again, and Robyn Brown, his surviving wife, seems to be supporting and standing by him in this decision. Given the damage Robyn has caused to the entire family, it is fortunate that she is supporting him. Although Kody is also not guilt-free, it would be awful if she opted to leave Robyn as well, given that the 3 divorces are somehow related. Does Kody intend to resume polygamy with Robyn now that Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown-Woolley have all left him? The answer is definitely no. He told Sakanya, hell no. Suki Krishnan at the TLC Sister Wives Tell-All's End. And since we've already failed, I'll tell you why. I would never again attempt poly-marriage. In reality, he had earlier stated that he felt slapped by polygamy, in addition to being done. Kody declared, I'm no longer interested in plural marriage. I don't want the hassle, thus I don't want to pursue another woman. That's not where I am. Nevertheless, Kody revealed that he had no regrets about his previous way of life, even in light of the tragic conclusion. He said, I'm happy we had the experience. I am happy that I have all of those kids and that I am in this relationship. Robyn, meanwhile, claimed that things didn't go quite as she had hoped. She said, I had a different plan for my life. I was going to be a part of a large family and live in a multiple marriage. I've been deprived of that. She nevertheless stated that Kody is sufficient for her, that she will remain with him, and that she will keep defending his morals. Ultimately, Robyn would not exchange her husband for anything. Sister Wives Robyn Brown's lie blown up with video evidence. The shocking moment, fans say, she got caught red-handed. For years, Sister Wives star Robyn Brown has clung to her narrative, one carefully constructed, edited for camera-friendly tears, and curated through strategic interviews that consistently placed her in the role of the misunderstood and loyal wife who only ever wanted the family to work. But in the explosive aftermath of the Brown family's unraveling, a new wave of viewers and a growing online army of eagle-eyed fans have zeroed in on video evidence that appears to completely unravel Robyn's long-maintained version of events. And this time, the footage doesn't lie. It's the smoking gun that many had suspected existed. Clips pulled from past seasons, awkwardly timed reaction shots, contradictory statements, and side-by-side flashbacks that prove, once and for all, that Robyn's innocent act may have been more fiction than fact. Social media is ablaze with outrage as fan-made compilations gain traction, with titles like, Robyn Caught Lying Again, The proof is in the footage, racking up hundreds of thousands of views. These edited breakdowns juxtapose Robyn's emotional pleas with footage that blatantly contradicts her version of the truth, particularly about when she really joined the family, how she treated the other wives, and what she said behind closed doors. One glaring example: Robyn's frequent claim that she never wanted to be the favorite and that she begged Kody to treat all the wives equally. But as fans have pointed out with crystal-clear side-by-side clips, Robyn repeatedly undermined the other wives during private interviews, subtly mocked Christine's boundaries, and even relished in moments when she received extra attention from Kody, especially when the other women were struggling. In one now-viral video edit, Robyn claims in Season 17's tell-all that, "I was always just trying to help," but flashback footage from earlier seasons shows her glaring at Christine and Janelle during key family discussions, interrupting them or excluding them from decisions altogether. There's even a moment where she laughs when Kody makes a hurtful comment about Meri, despite later crying in a confessional saying she never laughed at Meri's pain. This damning video montage has reignited fury over what critics are calling Robyn's carefully polished facade, with fans declaring that the so-called fourth wife may have been pulling strings from the shadows all along, not just a passive participant in the collapse of the Brown family, but an active architect of its slow destruction. Another bombshell moment captured on tape? Robyn once claimed that she never pressured Kody into moving away from Las Vegas, yet in an earlier episode, she's seen lobbying hard for the move to Flagstaff, even as Janelle and Christine expressed deep concern about finances, the kids, and the abruptness of the decision. In that footage, Robyn appears dismissive, even flippant, when Christine shares her fears about how the move will affect her daughter's graduation. "She'll adjust," Robyn mutters under her breath, eyes rolling, a moment viewers now say shows her true attitude, indifferent and self-serving. Even her infamous statement that she didn't want monogamy has been called into question. During early seasons, Robyn tearfully proclaimed she believed deeply in polygamy, but recent episodes, especially post-2020, show her saying that she feels blessed to have Kody to herself and no longer wishes to live in a plural marriage. Fans went digging and uncovered old interview clips where Robyn insists she would never want to be the only wife, declaring, "That's not who I am." Now, critics say, the hypocrisy is jaw-dropping. She's playing both sides. One fan commented under a now-viral TikTok expose. She wants the perks of being the only wife, but also wants to act like she's still committed to the lifestyle. "You can't have it both ways, Robyn." Another viewer bluntly added, "She lied. We have it on tape. There's no coming back from that." The fan base isn't the only one turning up the heat. Even former wives, particularly Christine and Janelle, have subtly shaded Robyn's revisionist storytelling. In recent interviews, both women have made cryptic remarks about some people not owning up to their role in the breakdown of the family. Christine once said, "There's a lot of truth people don't want to admit, but the camera sees it all," while Janelle noted, "If you go back and watch, the story tells itself. You'll see who is really trying and who is just pretending." Many now interpret these as clear digs at Robyn, who continues to portray herself as the tragic collateral damage of a crumbling marriage system, rather than the beneficiary of its collapse. The most shocking piece of evidence? Footage from a private family meeting, never before fully analyzed until recently, where Robyn tells Kody that they don't want what we have, in reference to the other wives. Her tone, laced with sarcasm and superiority, sent chills down viewers' spines when compared to her later claim that she never wanted jealousy or competition. In another clip, she lectures Meri about staying sweet, despite the fact that she herself had just received an expensive new piece of jewelry from Kody while the other wives hadn't gotten gifts in months. Even Meri, once Robyn's staunchest ally, has started pulling away, as seen in her more recent confessional interviews, where she talks about being disappointed and realizing who is really there for her. The fallout has been so intense that many are now demanding accountability from TLC, questioning whether producers shielded Robyn or edited scenes to paint her in a more favorable light. Some viewers have even accused the show of enabling her manipulation, pointing to scenes that were mysteriously cut or not included in full during key episodes. Now, fans are rewatching the series from the beginning, This time not as casual observers, but as investigators, dissecting every word, every smirk, every tear. The re-edits are exposing not just inconsistencies, but what many are calling a deliberate manipulation of truth. As one fan stated on Reddit, Robyn didn't just rewrite the story, she weaponized it. Whether Robyn will ever respond to the growing pile of video receipts remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. The days of hiding behind soft-focus confessionals and tearful denials may be over. The truth has a face now, and it's captured in high definition. What happens next, whether it's a public reckoning or another round of carefully controlled interviews, will determine Robyn's legacy in Sister Wives history. But if the latest footage is any indication, the mask has slipped. And fans? They're not buying the act anymore.